stop. A family shop. Think Thayer. Come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
Well, today was the second time we played Akron. Anytime you play a team the second time around, it's extremely difficult. Jody Kess is one of the best in the business. Known her for a long time, but she's first class. She had her kids ready today. I thought they did a great job trying to control tempo, open up the game in zone. We were expecting 40 minutes of man because I really believe we can shoot the ball well at home, and I thought our tempo was disrupted early on, but then it just what we've been waiting for. The floodgates opened today against their zone and against man, and we had 6 different kids hit a 3, a couple others rimmed out, but really proud of the effort. Not only did we have double-digit minutes by everybody scored and everybody rebounded the ball. We are doing a great job on the glass at both ends, in my opinion, and our staff has made that a priority. And for us to almost have 50 rebounds today, I thought that really contributed a lot to the momentum of the game and limiting them to X many shot attempts, and then now we had a lot more than they did, especially at the arc. But could not be more proud of our kids. So much to talk about today. It's Alumni Day as well, and we had a handful of alums come back, a handful that could not make it today, but it's always special when you get alums come back to watch us play, and especially before the men play their big rivalry in the first game of a doubleheader. I feel like we've set the stage for a lot of positive energy in the at the Stroh Center, but we've turned the corner, and I knew it last week. And even though it didn't show up in the win category, we had the opportunity to get some wins and did not, but we had control of a couple different games before the bye week. The bye happened at a great time. It helped us physically, it helped us mentally, it really rejuvenated us, and I'm proud again of the effort today that our kids showed, and proud that our fans were there supporting. They were unbelievably loud today, and it made a big difference. But again, having so many different kids on the team contribute, scoring-wise, minute-wise, rebound-wise, it was just a great effort.
You had promised us that this team could shoot, and today the promise comes through. I mean, I know there's a lot of things you guys did well, but can you just talk a little bit about how that shooting, how it made it easy for you guys, really?
They can shoot. And I've stood at this podium game after game after game and said they can. Statistically, it hasn't been there in certain games, but we've had good looks. They're running things crisply. Now, as I've also said, I know when you can't get a handful of stops, then your confidence wavers a little bit, but this team can shoot, and I want people to know that. And I've also stood at this podium and said there's a bunch of cracks in the dam, and today that dam broke, and we were able to get a lot of good looks and made a big difference. And we also made a lot of contested shots as well, and this is the best percentage we've shot all year from the foul line. But again, it started at the rebounding in, and our kids executed really well against zoner early on, and then continued in man. And we had a lot of extra passes, had 18 assists on the day as well. And again, if for those that didn't believe we can shoot, shame on you. But those who believe we can, kudos to them.
You've mentioned, I mean, you guys did so many things well, but the only thing you haven't mentioned, and it's important to mention, is the way you held Akron down, shooting-wise. I mean, Plybon again she struggled to get shots, and then obviously struggled to make it. Nobody else really picked up the slack for her in this one. Can you just talk a little bit about
Plybon and Sheftek are fantastic shooters. They may have, the two of them may have some of the fastest releases at the arc. Jody runs a significant number of plays for them to get staggers, for them to come off curls. They can catch the ball at the arc, shot fake, one dribble, put the ball next to them and still rise up at the arc, which is, in my opinion, one of the most difficult shots at this level as well. But we wanted to try and chase her as much as we can. We use the expression nose on numbers and really rush her to make it a contested outside shot or contested curl more than anything else. But we've done good jobs on shooters, in my opinion. This is a very difficult scout to prepare for because Jody's got the largest playbook in the conference, and we talked about probably half of their sets. And again, at the end of the day, it was guarding curls, it was guarding staggers, and trying to limit her and go 2 by 2 by 2 along with Seth check. But again, our kids, the momentum got with them early on, or should say with us early on, because we were able to rebound the ball so well, and then got transition layups as well. But going into this game, again, a difficult prep, second time around. It's anybody's game. This is a team in Akron that just beat Eastern, that beat Northern Illinois at Northern Illinois by over 25. So they can, just proves on any given day in this conference, you've got to come out ready to play.
Will you talk a little bit about the 400th win in the American Conference Plans program's history? You've had a hand in as many of those as anybody, I would say. Just what does that mean?
Well, you know where my office is, and I'm in the back hallway, and Van Wright's one of the first people I see after every game, you know, and I told him today I really am glad his arms got sore because he cheers on every 3-point made, but he's the first one to inform me about that. So I knew we were close. I had lost track of the number early on, but you can name all the coaches throughout Bowling Green history, and there haven't been a ton, but you know, Sue Hager, Nora Liu, Dee Canablo, my predecessor, you know, you got a lot of these, and Kurt Miller. But I was a history major, so I understand the significance of it. It's a really big deal. And for Van Wright to say that to me was great.